Good afternoon to you all. Welcome, welcome. This is our mindfulness moment practice. Great time to come here, right? To land in your body. It's a beautiful break to take during your day, to take a moment to find your breath, find the body itself. And let's just begin in a seat. It can be a seat on the ground. It can be a seat up in a chair, and just rock yourself forward and back. Just rock a bit forward and back. Coming into the body, coming into your breath. Start to open the breath as you move forward. That's an inhale. As you move back, that's an exhalation. You can really start to rock and roll the spine here a bit. Inhaling forward and then exhaling back. Here where I am in Brooklyn, it's a rather warm day. There's a lot of heat, and creating heat and movement in the body is a great way to open yourself up, to get things flowing. Deep breathing. Just keep moving like that, forward and back. So the in-breath carries you forward, the out-breath carries you back. You can let your gaze get really soft. So it's a gentle rocking. You might feel the rocking of the pelvis here, the flow of the shoulders. And then come back to center, come back to center. Now you're really going to start to circle into the spine. That's it. Yeah. Roll yourself around. And your hands can be stabilizing right there. Your hands resting on your thighs. You can circle in the opposite direction. So just trying to loosen things up a bit. In through your nose and right back out through your nose. Well, a bit more. Just a bit more circling here. Good. Start to slow it down, and then you might feel, right? You might feel the energy that movement created. Take the arms and reach them up to the sky. A nice full breath here. Exhale, drop your left hand down onto the ground and take your right arm way up and over, way up and over. You can spin your chest up towards the sky. Spin, and then bend your right elbow and rest the hand back behind your head, that right hand back behind your head, and open up the shoulder. Deep breath. Go ahead and lift that right arm back up to the sky. Take your left arm, reach it back up, coming back to center, and let's go to the other side. So now it's the right hand down, the left arm goes up. It's a spin of the chest. So you move from the hip all the way up the shoulders. You can bend your left hand, rest the hand back behind your head, and spin your chest up. You get a good stretch here in the upper chest, through the side body as well. Good. And then back up to the center. Both arms are reaching. And we're just going to float forward. So a nice gentle forward bend. I'm down on the ground. If you're there, your fingers can touch the ground. If you're in a chair, you can just melt yourself. Your hands might be down at your shins here, and let your head hang heavy. Nice full breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. And then slowly roll yourself all the way up. Take those arms back up to the sky, lifting. Take a moment. You can roll into your wrists. Little rock and roll there of the wrists, moving that energy into the elbows, into the arms, and then all the way down. We're going to come onto our hands and knees if that's available to you. If you have a little padding there, if you like, or maybe you're on a yoga mat, you can use that. I'm going to use my pillow today for my padding underneath my knees. So being here now, we're going to start to cat and cow. And if you would rather do these postures standing, you could do this standing as well, just with your hands resting here on your shins or on your thighs, and just playing like that. So again, movement and flow. We began the movement in our seat, and now we're continuing that flow, that energy here on the ground. So feel the breath moving into your body. Inhaling, exhaling. So the breath guides you. The breath is the guide for this movement. And this is kind of the mindfulness of the practice, right? It's the breath that flows, that guides the movement. And then the mind itself begins to soften a bit. Go ahead and circle yourself around. You can get really creative and have some fun in these poses. Right? Do exactly what your body is asking for. Maybe there's an extra stretch back and to one side. Maybe it's the middle of your back, the lower back is inviting or wanting a stretch. So go ahead and just pay attention to the body, deep and clear and full of breath here. Good. Coming up onto your hands and knees, if you're on the ground with me, take the left leg back, keep the toes down, and then just push forward and back. Just push forward and back a bit. A good stretch through the back of the leg, opening up through the top of your chest. If you're standing, you can do this as well, just pushing forward. It's good to get some movement into your foot too, right? Your feet get a little bit stiff. Go up and over your toes. So I actually just flatten the top of the foot there and then stretch just the top of the foot. It's pretty sensational. Nice deep breath, and then go ahead and bring the knee back underneath you, foot back underneath you, and then flow again, some cat and cow. The inhale and the exhale. Good. Now do the opposite leg. So it's my right leg is going back and push and pull a bit. Toes are tucked under for now. Push and pull. You feel the stretch through the bottoms of your feet. And then I'm going to roll right over those toes and press down through the top of the foot. Again, you might feel this a lot up into the ankle. The top of the foot is stretching. Feel the breath, and feel the breath. Good. And then gently bring that knee back underneath you. Once more, some cat and cow. Nice deep breathing. Good. Now we're going to do a little wrist exercise. So come up and make a fist with your hands. You're going to wrap your fingers around your thumbs around your fingers, and then you can drop that fist down onto the ground. If you're standing to do this, you could do this on your desk, right? Just push the fist really clearly into the ground. And the arms are shoulders distance apart. Now what you're going to do is you're going to bend at the wrist. Try to keep the thumb wrapped around your fingers. This might be pretty sensational. Elbows go out to the side, right? Feel that. And then if you can, if it's available, maybe you straighten your arms a little bit. If this feels really kind of sensational for you, maybe you should be working this, right? We use our hands really repetitively. So this is really good to open up the carpal tunnel. I hear that sometimes people with their wrists. This is a good movement to do. And then go ahead and come back up and give the wrist a little shake. Shake that out. Now drop your hands down onto the ground or to a desk, wherever you are. Turn the palms out so the thumbs will be facing forward. And then circle yourself around in your arms, right? It's kind of like a seal posture, circling yourself around. Again, the wrists are getting a nice opening. Nice and full with your breath. Good. Now you're going to turn the fingers so that they face one another. So now my thumbs are facing back towards my knees. And same thing. Here's again, this is where the elbows might try to bend a bit. Feel that stretch in the wrists. Circle around. It's also good for the joints of the elbows and the shoulders. Good. And then one more variation. We're going to turn the fingers towards the knees. See if you can do that. Turn the fingers towards the knees. The thumbs will be facing out. And then again, a little movement here, just circling around. It's a lovely little stretch for your wrists. And again, just mindfulness practice. Like, we use our hands repetitively. It's a good little thing to be doing for your body. You can come out of that, give your hands a shake, lift out, give them a shake, breathing in and breathing out. Good. Float your arms up to the ceiling. Drop your hands down onto the ground. If you want to do a downward facing dog pose, here's your opportunity. Lift the hips, pull them up and back, and breathe deeply into your body. You might play with lengthening your dog. You can walk your dog out almost to a push-up. Feel that energy. And then walk your hands back towards your feet, just about halfway. And then you have this nice short dog. And then keep walking the hands back to the feet. Keep walking the hands back to the feet. You're now in a forward bend, and we can all meet there. Grab hold of your opposite elbows and sway the body from side to side. Really relaxed here. If the arms get heavy, release the arms and grab the arms the opposite way and continue to swing like that. Your knees can be rather bent here as you're working this, trying to protect the lower back a bit. Now go ahead and release your arms and slowly and mindfully roll yourself all the way up. Good. As you come up, continue the movement, right? So feet are a little bit wider than your hips. And then as if you're swimming here, elbows out to the side, draw your shoulder blades together and do a few movements like this. You feel the shoulder blades going up and down, lots of breath in the body, deep and clear with your breath. Step your feet out wide now, put your hands on your hips. So you can be quite generous with this stance, right? So be careful that you're not going to slip whatever surface you're on. Take your legs out nice and wide, and then sweep the arms out in line with your shoulders. Turn the thumbs up towards the sky. As you inhale, go ahead and touch your thumbs right over your head. Exhale, the arms come down. They come all the way down to your thighs. And then do this again. Inhale up, touch the thumbs. Exhale, going back down, your arms float. Arms come out, shoulders height, turn to the left, turn to the left. Same thing, we're gonna lift the arms up, touch the thumbs above your head, take the arms to the side and then go down. So the hand will be in front of your belly and back to your hips, and then come back all the way up, touch the thumbs, and then come back all the way down. And once more, all the way up. Good, turn the torso forward, arms are out in line with your shoulders. We're gonna turn to the right side this time. Arms lift, your thumbs will touch at the top. Exhale, arms come down. And then inhale, rising back up. Exhaling, releasing back down. Inhale, rising back up. And arms in line with your shoulders. Turn yourself forward. Again, your torso is forward. Bend your knees. You're going to go down halfway. Stay here. Arms are really lifted here, right in line with your shoulder. You might even take a look there, right and left. Use your breath. Your fingers will come down to touch at the bottom, and then inhale, lift the arms, lift them up as high as you can get them. Exhale down, and inhale, rise back up. Exhale, releasing right back down. Once more like that. Inhale, up, up, up. Now listen, the left hand comes down, right? You can tense your fingers there or put it on a block if you have. And then the right arm goes straight up into the sky. So big twist here. Look up at that right hand. Nice deep breath. Right arm is lifted. Reach it way forward, way forward, and then drop it down. It's going to replace that left hand. The left arm goes up to the sky, nice and long, and it's a big twist here. Gaze is up. Pull your hips back. You have a nice length through the spine. Left arm goes way forward. Comes back down. Both hands are down now underneath your nose. And you're here in a forward bend, wide-legged, and just breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. You can choose to walk your hands forward and stick your hips way back. A little bend in my knees for doing this. Another variation here that you might explore is that you take your hands way back between your legs, right? That will give you a nice wrist stretch. The back of your hands are down on the ground. And you're breathing in and you're breathing out. Good. Slowly roll yourself all the way up. Coming up. Nice. Shrug your shoulders a bit. We're staying wide. So if your stance got a little bit narrow or you want to turn to the side, you can. Lift up onto the ball of the left foot and turn it out. So the left foot is turned out. The right foot, you can turn it in a bit. Hips are nice and square, and you're coming here into the warrior two shape. The knee is bent. Take the arms and reach them right in line with your shoulder. Deep breathing. In through your nose and out through your nose. And just a little flow here again. Bend your left forearm, put it on top of your thigh, and reach your arm way up over your ear. And then reverse that. You come back, right? Lean back. And let's do it again. Forearm drops down onto your thigh. Right arm goes way up over your ear. Press down into the ground. Use your core. You're very energized here. Lean way back. Very graceful with the movement. Come back to the center. Straighten that left leg. Turn the foot in. Let's go to the other side. See what happens here. I'm going to turn the right foot out. Left foot turns in a bit. Little bend in your right knee. Arms are reaching. Inhale. The forearm comes down, the right forearm down. Arm goes way up over your ear. So that's an extended side angle. Use your core energy. You lift yourself right back up. That right leg stays bent and you lean way back. And then again, be very graceful. So this takes a lot of control, takes a lot of core effort to do this movement. And most importantly, it's fueled, right, and guided mindfully by your breath. Here we are again into the mindfulness moment. You take your arms out, parallel your feet, drop your hands onto your hips and heel toe the feet in, heel toe the feet in, gives you a good little stretch and opening for the bottoms of the feet. Turn your palms forward. Just pause for a moment, standing nice and tall. Feel the energy in the body. Relaxed head and neck. Good. Sweep the arms to the sky so you get really tall there. Exhale, float the arms out to the side, and then down, down, down you go into a forward bend. You can slowly walk your hands out, right? Maybe moving towards a downward facing dog position. Drop to your knees. And then we're all going to meet on the ground today, right? If that works for you. So come down and sit. Your legs will be extended forward. Then we're going to bend our knees and bring the soles of the feet together. But there's a lot of space here. It's not quite what's called a Baddha Konasana. It's a pose called Tarasana. So there's a big diamond shape here in the legs. Bring your hands back behind you and draw your shoulder blades together. Lift your chest. We'll do a breath practice here. Inhaling, you go up. That inhales through the nose. Exhale, just the chin drops to your chest. Through the mouth, that exhalation goes. Inhale through your nose, lift up. Again, be slow and graceful with this movement. Exhale through your mouth. Chin is dropping down towards your chest. And two more like that. Inhale. This particular breath is called the breath of joy, filling you up. Exhaling, exhaling, emptying. Bringing oxygen into the body, inhaling. Calm and steady in a mindful way. Exhaling. It does wonders for the systems of the body, right? It relaxes the nervous system. Do one more. Lift up. And empty, 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 empty. Good. You can lift your chin, lift your gaze, sweep your arms forward. So the arms, the palms are facing up, and reach the arms up to the sky. Keep the palms facing up. You can bend your elbows, and now you're going to sneak your arms underneath your shins, right? So sneak your arms underneath your shins. If it's available, you might turn the palms down. So now I have kind of a real strong energy between my wrists, the forearms, and the leg bone. And then just melt yourself forward. This particular pose is called a turtle shape. So you feel like a little turtle here. A little rounding in the back is absolutely fine here. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Deep breathing. Inhaling. It's a good place to relax the face too. I've heard a lot of people this week have been talking about allergies with all of our rain that we've been having if you're in the Northeast. This is a great place to relax the front of your face, the eyes and the cheeks, that sinus area. Let the face get really relaxed and soft in this forward bend. And then gently rise back up. You can release your hands from underneath your shins, shrug your shoulders. Extend your left leg forward, nice and strongly. Keep that foot flexed of your left leg. And then go ahead and bring your right leg in. You can take a little bend there. If that knee is up, feel free always to put something underneath it if that feels better for you. Walk your hands back behind you. Lift your chest. Deep breathing. Flex again that left foot. Reach your right arm up and then start to twist. Stay upright though. So you're twisting upright. Reach, turn the right hand down, and then just drop your forehead to your knee. And here's the pose, Janu Shirshasana, head to knee pose, and breathe in and breathe out. Good stretch, good for the hips and lower back. And the face, relax your face, relax your shoulders. Even as you reach forward, see if you can soften the shoulder blades themselves. Just let them start to move down the back. And gently Use your breath and rise back up. You can take that right arm back up to the sky. Use your breath. We'll change sides so you can extend the right leg. Bring the left leg in. Nice and full. We're seated upright. I like to start with my hands back behind me because it gives me kind of the possibility of it, right? The lengthening, the openness of the torso, and trying to maintain that as we move into this shape. That left arm goes up. Use your breath and then turn the hand down, and it's going to reach. It might reach the ankle, the shin, maybe the outer edge of your foot, and head lands on the knee. Might not be all the way down there, just towards the knee, and deep breathing. And feel the openness of your upper body and the relaxation. Those two things go together. Again, that's a mindfulness practice that we don't overdo, right? We don't overdo the stretch. We don't underdo the stretch. You find that real sweet place, that place of mindfulness is where we find the balance, the ease in the practice. And the breath is flowing and flowing some more. Good, and then gently rise back up. Shrug your shoulders. Both legs can go forward. You can give them a little shake, shake, shake. So the purpose of the movement is actually for this seat that we're coming to, this meditation seat. I, again, like to sit up on something. So you're welcome to do the meditation in a chair. You can welcome to do it on the ground in a cross-legged position or another position that you find comfortable for yourself. But the reason we do the movement is so that the body is prepared to move towards stillness. Wow, there's the practice indeed. So letting your hands rest down on your thighs, you'll know what hand position you can take. This feels really good for me today, a little grounding. Maybe the palms turn up to the sky. Maybe that feels better for you today, right? So work with a hand mudra, the hand position that is comfortable for you. So I'm just doing a little bit of fidgeting to begin here so that I really can maintain the stillness once we come into this seat of meditation. So find it for yourself. You can begin the exploration here with moving into your body. You feel how the shoulders are positioned, and let those shoulders soften a bit. And you become aware of this spine. You might have some tingling sensation in your spine. We worked it a bit. And feel how steady and upright the spine is. Bring your awareness now to the back of the head and the neck. And there's a very subtle drop of your chin towards your chest. At the same time, the chest lifts, again, very subtly up towards your chin. The head feeling relaxed and peaceful, balanced. And the mindfulness, the breath, you become aware of your breath. With this upright, steady position to accommodate a full and sweet and steady breath. Moving in, and that steady breath moving right back out. And here is the mindfulness. Now in this steady, still posture, you get to notice the thoughts. You don't have to chase them away, right? Just if they come, just invite them to go. Right? They will naturally flow. Keep bringing your awareness back to your breath. And then if the thought comes again, use your exhalation and just let it go. So this is the mindfulness practice again and again to your breath. And just keep noticing. The body will try to invite you, maybe move or fix something, change something. Stay here. Stay still. Invite yourself to relax in the stillness. Your awareness now comes back to your breath. Invite it to flow in and flow right back out. Take a deep, deep breath in. As you exhale, go ahead and drop your chin to your chest. You can go ahead and bring your hands together in front of your heart and take a moment to sit in gratitude. Gratitude and grateful for your healthy body, for taking this time, for making this effort. Take a deep and clear breath in. As you exhale, you can send that gratitude out into the world. Press your palms together, reach your arms to the sky, get really tall and light filled here. As you exhale, just resting your four hands right here at your forehead. And there's some mindfulness, awareness. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your fingers here to your lips. And as you speak with mindfulness and awareness. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, your hands right here to your heart. And here we love and care with mindfulness and awareness. Take a deep breath in and empty. Namaste to you all. Thank you so much for the privilege and honor of guiding you through this practice, this mindfulness moment this afternoon. I wish you all a beautiful afternoon and enjoy your day.